Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be specifically about how we were able to save money and generate enough money to invest in real estate.
Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Well, that was a letdown. Okay, wait, it's coming.
Say watermelon. Please make sure if you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. All right, let's go. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna be talking about how we were able to save enough money and generate enough money to invest in real estate as well as buy our own home. So just to kick it off, for buying our first home, how were we able to do that? And this is before we got into real estate and even knew anything about buying a home.
We were very frugal and lived well below what we earned. It was a tempting situation to get out of college, being that broke college kid, getting your first job and, deciding that I'm going to ball out. But we decided that no, we had all this disposable income compared to our lifestyles as college kids, and we decided to generally keep that lifestyle even with the additional income coming in. And so in a short time we were able to save enough for our down payment on our first home. And when we realized the power of doing that and what that was able to afford us, then it was just something we kept going, and pretty much has been the general gist of how we've been able to save to purchase a number of other rentals. It's just being very aware of what's coming in and what's going out, and being very intentional about how you spend your money.
Yeah, intentional is the key. So, with our 9-to-5 jobs, we get a specific amount every month, and just being intentional, saying, okay, I'm going to automatically save X amount of money into my savings account. Every time I get a paycheck, it's gonna, and then a lot of the times with your bank, you can do like auto payments. So I just have it set up on my account. It literally takes a certain amount every month and puts it directly in my savings. So I'm not even touching that money. It doesn't come to me. It's like I don't even have it. So that's one way. And then just also having a conversation between ourselves on how much we're gonna save, not only personally, but like jointly, right? So we do that as well. So the way we do, I guess, our finances, we both each have our own savings account, and then we also have our joint savings account. So having that conversation is how much we want to save monthly in our joint savings account, as well as like, individually what you want to save, what your own personal goal is for saving in your own account.
Yeah.
But also just to highlight another thing he said, honestly, it could be hard, especially coming out of college, but really and truly, like, you don't really need that Prada purse.
No, you don't.
You don't really need them Gucci shoes. You really don't.
No, you don't.
They're not gonna.
It's nice.
It's nice, but and I'm not saying you can't get it from time to time, but just be very aware and conscious that
intention.
Huh?
I said intention. That was the word we used.
That some of these things that you feel like you really want, then by the next year, you're going to be like, why did I even buy that? And you could have saved that money to go into something that's going to help your future, for years and years to come. So just keep that in mind.
That is very true.
But I'm not saying you can't spend money. Spend your money, but just do it very, very, very wisely. So how else have we been able to save money and generate money?
I would say the biggest thing that helped accelerate the savings rate is coming up with side hustles. And
yes, definitely. That's a good point.
The side hustles because obviously if you got a 9-to-5 job, there's only so much you can save. But then when you have savings from the 9-to-5 and then you add side hustles in there, and our side hustles do not fund our life
at all.
Anyway.
No.
It literally just goes
straight to our savings.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that has really helped accelerate the situation.
Most definitely. So yeah, we, with just to remind y'all, if this is the first video you're watching, you know, we both have our 9 to 5s. We're both engineers. We work in the oil and gas industry. But we also have our side hustles. My side hustle, obviously, y'all are here. This is it. Just kidding. Well, this plus like YouTube, which I suck at. Plus, I need to stop saying that. Plus, I'm an influencer. I work with brands. I create content on Instagram, on TikTok. Follow me. And then for him, he's a real estate agent, a realtor. So he gets commission when he, you know, gets people into new homes or new rentals. So those are our side hustles, and all the money, literally 100% of the money that comes in from those areas goes straight to our savings. And so for the past 3 years, it's been 3 years since we got into this real estate investing thing. Almost 3 years. Dang, that's crazy. But basically, it's crazy because it seems like it's been like 10 years. But basically, each year we have bought at least one property.
Yeah.
I think we bought two one year.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then again, just to remind you of, in case this is the first video you're watching, so far I think we've amassed like 13-ish properties. So two of our properties are multi-unit. What's it called? Multi-unit properties. So that's how it's gotten up to 13. Every year, you know, we save a certain amount, and then usually towards the end of the year, sometimes the beginning of the year, we go ahead with a purchase.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's kind of how we've done it in the past. So, let's talk a little bit about what it takes to go in on a property, whether it's an investment property, commercial properties, or just like your own personal home.
I would say one of the things that also has helped us is credit. I think most people don't understand the power of good credit.
Yes.
Because that is, if you're trying to do anything, like especially if you live in the US, good credit is just absolutely crucial.
Yes.
Because we will not be able to buy or have any of the rentals we have without good credit. And understanding credit and the things that are affected, like paying all your bills on time, not carrying loan balances on your credit cards, making sure you don't have anything gone into collections, all those, which could be another topic, but just having good credit is number one.
Definitely.
Number two is that has at least helped us is just having ready access to information about you. Like, because when you're applying for a loan to do anything, they want to have tax returns, they want to see bank statements, they want to see your mama's firstborn picture. That was a joke, but pretty much just everything about yourself, and just knowing where to and how to pull that forward, that really helps accelerate the process as well. But I would say having a down payment sufficient for...
So specifically, what is the down payment requirements for commercial, for your own home, for investment properties, all that kind of stuff?
So for your own home, it could go as low as 3.5% down. That comes as its own caveat of having like mortgage insurance if you're not up to the 20% mark. That's how you can get to the, man, this is going to go, I don't want to start going into this rabbit hole.
You don't have to get deep into it, just,
okay.
Yeah.
So for your own home, it can go as low as 3.5%. And for investment properties, you typically, it's about 20% down. For 1 to 4 units, actually, let me take that back. 20% down for single and duplexes, and then 25% down from duplexes up to 4. When you start moving into 5+, the minimum typically is 25%. But there are other ways you can go around it. You can have like private lending, you can have seller financing, which is a whole nother thing that can go into it to give you lower down payments. So if you're just going straight to the bank, then those are kind of the requirements for those. Good credit and money down.
Yeah. So if there's anything that we're saying that you want to, get more information about, if you have a specific question, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I'm gonna try to get him to answer your questions as much as I can. And then if it becomes too much, we'll just do another video on it. Yeah. So let's talk about how you can grow wealth with investment properties, specifically like rentals, which is what we do. We've done one flip, but we did the flip to rent it out, not to sell it. So let's talk about specifically growing wealth through rental properties.
I think one of the biggest things of building wealth is typically there are 5 ways you can get paid by owning a rental. Number 1 is obviously the rent helps you pay down the principal, especially when you leverage. And when I say leverage, it means borrow money to buy the place. So the rent will help you pay down the principal. Typically, you would have some level of cash flow from the rental, which is the difference between your rent and all the costs associated with owning the property.
Yeah.
You will get tax breaks based on the property you own, the investment you own. Mm-hmm. You also get your appreciation from the property going up in price. That's another way you can get paid. And then lastly, it's almost like a hedge against inflation, because this is kind of the part that is tricky. In reality, the way our economy is set up is your money loses value every year. Mm-hmm. So you use the debt to hedge against inflation as a way to increase your overall net worth moving forward.
Cool. One thing I did want to add is just how getting into real estate and acquiring properties can also boost your personal net worth. With every investment that you make, you're adding value to your net worth, right? So, when you're looking on Wikipedia or whatever, and you're looking at all these like popular people's net worth, a lot of that is not, like, a lot of people think, oh, they just have that much cash, in the bank. But a lot of it is like real estate. Like Oprah, I know, made a lot of money through real estate. There's a lot of other millionaires and billionaires that have made their money, including that guy that's in office, that made their money through real estate.
Really, you want to go there?
What? That is how he made his money.
No, well,
I'm just saying, he's that guy that's in office. A lot of wealthy people have grown their wealth through real estate investing. And so that is probably one of the, I don't want to say quickest way, but I would say most popular way of building your net worth. So just another little piece of encouragement for you if you're thinking about getting into real estate.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's all for this video. Thank y'all so much again for watching. If you made it through this video, thank you so much. If you have any questions, like I said before, make sure you leave a comment down below. I'll try my best to at least get him to answer it, or we'll make another video addressing it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you like videos like this, if you want to know more about real estate and you want to keep making these content about real estate, please let me know so that we're not just doing this in vain. Because we really do want to help you all, and we want more people that look like us.
Exactly, to get in the space.
Especially more young people to get in the space now, because like the earlier the better. Like I promise you, like I'm so grateful that we started this when we did, because it's given us a lot of freedom already. So yeah, just let me know that in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch y'all again in the next one.